Other interesting cultural news, you have Michelle Obama complaining that her husband is more famous. Oh dear God, who would have guessed that he was so much famous than her when he has a list of accomplishments? And she what'd she do? She did try to make America. No, she was going to try to make kids healthy, and she was saying we need to get rid of sugar in foods. And then she gave up on that, and they claimed, oh yeah, just exercise more, kids. And she kind of went to the background again. Now, without too much further ado, there's I'm sorry, I should have done a visual disclaimer. Michelle Obama is now on the screen. Though most people would probably say she's more attractive than myself. Granted, it's moderately low bar, but without too much further ado.
There was a line of people waiting to shake hands with our respective husbands,
Okay.
People like reaching over our heads and spilling water on us, trying to get to these two, illustrious men, and she had the same look on her face as I did. Like, here we go, and I looked over at this beautiful woman. Did we even have a conversation?
Not until later in that afternoon. And that
So
was,
you hadn't met.
we hadn't met.
You just
This was,
saw
kind
each
of
other
But I
at the
just
table,
saw the
yeah.
look on her
Yeah.
face, which expressed the sentiments that I felt, which was
Pissed off.
That's Michelle Obama's brother. Or twin? I'm kidding. But yeah, this is somehow, oh man, I don't know. Is it as insufferable as The View? Ooh, it's a debate in and of itself. And it went moderately viral. Got about 750,000 views and 5.2 thousand likes. And yeah, no duh. People are more excited to meet Obama, Barack, which, stop that, reverse, obviously, that out of order. But yeah, he actually accomplished things. I mostly disagree with many of the things he did, but again, he accomplished a lot of things, including killing U.S. citizens overseas without due process. That's a staple of blowing up kids with drones. Well, again, he accomplished a lot of things. She was there. Now, go to the comments. One of the first ones comes to us thanks to Chuck Costello, who says, quote, perpetual victimhood is a key ingredient of identity politics. After Big Mike's podcast, they'll go on a private jet and fly back to their mansion, both stunning and brave, getting 327. They get 328 likes. Norm Cruz says, is that bitch ever not complaining, getting 2.5 thousand likes. To which Ed Woken says, nope, never, getting 693 likes. Carter Family says, quote, she is literally miserable treating Obama like Will Smith, getting 482 likes. God, I was going to say, that's going to be a rough job, Barack Obama married to Michelle. Oh, jeez. Ellie says, Don Lemon says Michelle Obama is more attractive than Melania Trump. But she's attracted to men. They have a picture of Melania Trump that says the most beautiful first lady of all time, getting 95 likes, which, true. Yeah, but I mean, that bar is nearly impossibly low. Like, yeah, of course. James Flood says, quote, Michelle Obama is an ingrate. She should be proud that her husband was the first black president. Michelle Obama has nothing else to talk about other than being Barack's wife, getting 125 likes. I mean, one would think she would brag about her kids' accomplishments, how she helped shape and molded them to become productive members of society. That's what most parents would do is, you're proud of the achievements of your kids. I mean, you raise great kids. I mean, a lot of people would say that's one of the best accomplishments. Yeah, she doesn't do that, though. Bia Holt says, quote, this is the problem here in a nutshell. Women think they're better than men. They're narcissistic glory hounds who think they've been unfairly passed over. And the simple truth is that they're just not right for roles men perform, because men do it to provide for others. Women do it to have power and look powerful. Getting 89 likes. Rita's mom says, he was a senator, then president. If it weren't for him, no one would have ever heard of her. Well, yeah, exactly. It got 11 likes. TJ Kurt says, quote, she should spend more time talking to Jeremy Renner about how it feels to be crushed by a snowcat. Wow. Maybe she can appreciate what a hard life is really like, getting 18 likes. I mean, yeah, she's had one of the easiest lives on the planet in terms of, I mean, how many houses, how many mansions do they have now? It's ridiculous. Salty Mattoon says, endless complaining from one of the most privileged women on the planet, Foxtrot Oscar, getting 55 likes. Jeannie Polydoros says, quote, I'm generally and sincerely beginning to feel bad for Barack Obama. Seriously, I am. For the love of God, why is she airing out her dirty laundry already, getting 61 likes? That's a good question. We also have Build a Wall, very specific profile name, has a picture of a 1977 black Trans Am, and then it says 1964 black Trans Am. It's Michelle Obama. Back when Pontiac was king. back in American, there's an age-old saying in the automobile community: there's no replacement for displacement. And man, some of those Trans Ams, and I think with the T-tops, the stick shift V8, I mean, that's when Pontiac really, I think that's where they peaked, so to say. Florida One says, I think Joan Rivers has a different perspective than Michelle.
Miss Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I am so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we
president?
already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does this.
I got 71 likes, which again, that viral video was from several years ago, because obviously Joan Rivers is passed. But yeah, that seems to go viral every couple months on social media. We also have Teddy saying, quote, Big Mike's worldview is as skewed as Kamala Harris, getting 8 likes. We also have Liz Wheeler saying, quote, Brock is such a lucky man, getting 72 likes. A lot of people making fun of her for whining and complaining. And again, I can't. You have all the pictures of the bulge from when she was wearing dresses, and her. A lot of people saying, obviously there's a lot of people saying there's a photoshopped. All the pictures of her looking more masculine. Some people saying how they've never seen pictures of her pregnant, and all those types of theories out there. Although granted, given the United States in 2025, it does seem like yesterday's conspiracy theories are just today's realities or today's truths in many instances. But yeah, her podcast or her brother's podcast continues to go on. I'm not sure how fiscally viable it is, or if there's someone in the background propping it up, because again, they do not get a lot of views. Still more than me, but again, that's a low bar. But let me know, why is she doing the podcast? I mean, I don't think it's enough where they actually are making a living on it. Is it just for vanity, or just for fun, or maybe just to help her brother out so he can make some extra cash or something? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so you can click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and a comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.